Greetings, sacred souls, ancient beings. Welcome back again to another Moonday reading. Time is fluid. If you are here, this reading is for you. And we're going to get started. We're going to get a little shuffle and see what's going on for the people here today. So we're using the Oracle of the Ancient deck we created. So this week we have two cards just flipped out, but to start out with, we have Triumph. We have Take Me to the Next Phase, Baby. If you know, you know. We have Health. And on the bottom of the deck, we have Purification. So this week, just an overview, we've got two Celestials cards, one Power Being card, and one Healer's card. So you've got the dominant energies of purple and golden yellow. So we're looking at our crown chakra and our solar plexus chakra. So connection between our higher selves, upper selves, and our seat of the soul, our willpower, our creativity going on this week. So also this week, celestially, we're still in the throes of Mercury retrograde. We love you, Mercury. Dealing with some tech issues also, communication issues, challenges may be going on for us for another 2 weeks. We are going into the first quarter moon tonight, which is the 12th of August. So starting out, we have the Celestials card of Triumph, which features Ra of Awanu, and it features the sun. So we're looking at being successful, being all in and winning, being successful in our things. He is surrounded by the Techemu, the noonday sun, and pots of gold, and holding the instruments of power, the Heka and the Nechet, and the Ankh, and it features masculine energy. So we're looking at having a successful time this week. We're coming out of any challenges we might have had from last week, and we are advancing to winning. And we also have the number 8. So the energy of 8 is also a number of completion, which is in alignment with the numbers for this year, which is also featuring the number 8. So again, completion and moving forward. And that leads into our next card, which is also one of the Celestials cards, which is Take Me to the Next Phase, Baby, which features number 11, which is a doorway. So the gateway is open for us to take our triumph and move it into the next phase, take our triumph and go on the next level of our journey. This card features Saw, which many of you may know as Orion, the great constellation celestial aspect we see at this time of year. Also going into the Lion's Gate in about 3 weeks or so. And Sa is looking over what is to come. So as we come out of our triumphant journey and we're going to the next part of the journey. So this week is a transition week, time of continuing any things that we started with the new moon and continuing on focusing on growing those seeds, bringing them to fruition, and getting ready to full manifestation next week when we go into the full moon. So our next card is Health, which features one of the power beings, which is the crocodile. This has a feminine energy, and we're looking at crocodiles, that motherly energy, that nurturing energy, that water energy. Crocodiles are very protective of their young, so taking care of ourselves and our health and our well-being in all aspects, body, mind, soul, and spirit. Those things we need to have in alignment as we progress through this week. And that leads us to our last card, which is Purification, which features those things that we may do to purify ourselves. We've got steam going on, we've got the frankincense and myrrh, we've got the pure fabrics, and we've got the combination of the masculine and feminine coming together in a balanced state. So this week, those are the things we need to be looking at. We are, again, being successful in our endeavors, moving on to the next level in our journey, and we need to be mindful that we are taking care of our health and making sure that we are doing our best to stay purified, which is inclusive of making sure we are eating those foods that are the best for us: whole foods, natural foods, unadulterated foods, staying away from those processed foods, making sure, note to self, that we are drinking enough water. And people always talk about, oh, I drink a lot of water. Mind you, water is water. So if it has lemon in it, that is not water, that is lemon water. If it's got tea in it, that is not water, that is tea. If it's got coffee in it, that is coffee, not water. Water is water. When we're talking about drinking water, we are talking about making sure that we are drinking water. Water only is water, with nothing in it. And depending on how hot the climate is that you live in, the more water you need to drink to make sure that we are staying hydrated. With our bodies being close to 80% water, we have to make sure that we have 80% just to maintain where we're at. So if you're in a hotter climate, you need to drink more, because as you function, as you move throughout the day, your water level goes down, because we need that water to lubricate our body, lubricate our joints, help with flushing out toxins and all of those things. So each time you continue to move without taking care of having enough water in your system to function, your body has to start pulling things from your body in order to make sure it functions. So we want to make sure we have water in there so your body doesn't have to sacrifice certain areas. So like your weakest system is where it's going to start pulling from. So everybody is different, so it will manifest differently in other people. And also with your purification, make sure that your space is clear. If you have any clutter, make sure that your area is neat, because clutter, whether you believe it or not, it can be stressful if your space is not in order. And that's inclusive of the people you are around. If they are not supportive of you or looking out for your best interest, you know what you need to do. So that's what we have for this week. Hope you enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe, tell your family, tell your friends. If you'd like a reading, hit us up on the email that is in the little box. Leave a comment. Let us know how everybody's doing. And we will see you next week. Peace.